Hey, I just wanted to create a video and talk about a couple of things. First is when you go and buy a home, should you do a third-party home inspection? Second is a lot of people have been asking me about different type of loans, which ones you should do, and best tricks or best checklist of activities when you go for both of these things. So let's talk about third-party inspections. So I normally get third-party inspection done on any houses I'm buying, whether it's a brand new home or a resale home. I see a lot of value getting a house third party inspected. My take on getting it done is, especially on a brand new home, if you are a primary buyer and living in that house, get it done most probably beginning, because you will not be in the house, you will have a whole list of stuff, you will get all this fixed, and then you will move into the house. By the time the 11 months comes, normally builder gives a one-time warranty of fixing everything in first year. You are already living in that house for 11 months. As you are living in, you can compile your list of issues, and near to the 11th month, you can submit all those in a warranty and get it fixed. If this is an investment home, most probably your tenant will not be that diligent enough to make a list of things for you. So at that time, maybe just do the inspection, all that stuff at the 11th month from a third party company, so that they look at all the stuff and do that part. But you should do a third party inspection. In a primary case, most probably you do it at the beginning. In an investment case, you do it at the end. If you want to have a peace of mind, just get it done at the beginning for sure. But I highly recommend doing a third party inspection. Now people have been asking me about the loans. So what are the different type of loans? Where should we go? And all that stuff. So normally there is a conventional loan which most of the people, like 90% of the people in the market, take to buy their first primary home or an investment property. Then you can go into a category of FHA loans. People with first mortgage primary homes, some of them qualify for FHA, and there are different conditions for all this. Then there is VA loans, USDA loans. USDA means Rural Development Area Loans, which is available, and there are certain conditions for all of them. There are certain maximum contributions for all of them we should look at, and then we go for that. First, and the other important question people have been asking me is, hey, I bought a home, but I wanted to buy it on a LLC or a trust. So this is a question which I've been getting a lot. As I have a portfolio of 27 homes, I have moved all of them to LLC and all that stuff. So normally getting a conventional loan on an LLC is difficult. You have to get it on your own. Then after a year, you move that house to a LLC, and that time you move that into a trust if you want to be. So my suggestion is talk to a real estate attorney, get it done, but that is required to safeguard yourself from any lawsuit. If you have multiple properties, put each of them into a LLC and then made a parent LLC. That's what I have done to protect myself for getting sued for any of the lawsuits or any of my properties. So do that part. Let's now talk about different type of loans and what is the maximum contribution on each of these you can get. So basically, conventional, you can do it on primary as well as for investment. The things which you need to look for is closing cost, prepaid items, and discount points. There is a limit to this. For a conventional loan, for a primary and a secondary home, you can go up to 3%, 6%, or 9%, depending on the down payment, what you do, 10% or higher, right? If you want to do 20%, 25%. If you go on an investment property, Texas has a rule, the maximum contribution you can get from anybody is 2%. You cannot get more than 2%. If you go for FHA, your minimum down payment is 3.5% or more, which is good. For a investment, the minimum down payment was 20%. For a FHA, you can do for 3.5%. It's a first-time home buyer opportunity for primary buyers only. And maximum seller contribution or anybody else, realtor, anybody can contribute is 6%. Nobody else can give you more than 6%. VA is for veterans. In that case, you can buy the home for 0% down. And there is maximum contribution allowed in this, which is unlimited if you pay the closing cost. And if this is paid by the builder and all that stuff, then maximum contribution you can get up to 4%. Again, and there is a rural development USDA loans as well for primary people. Again, the down payment is 0% or more. Closing cost, prepaid items, and discount points are the same thing, and maximum seller contribution can happen is 6%. Depending on where you are, like a lot of first-time home buyers go for FHA. There are points to be charged in that loan. So please look at the closing disclosure. When I look at the closing disclosure, the most important thing I see is the origination points. So ideally, you should look for a rate with zero origination points. The points actually is just the cash you are giving with the loan, and that goes away. In 2 years down the line, you refinance the house, you will never get the origination points back. So please look at that origination points column. Even including me, when I started buying in 2010-11 in US, I didn't knew what it is. Very close to my closing. Another most important thing which I see people doing mistake again and again is both an husband and wife come on a loan. They both are on the loan even though they are not required to be on the loan. Even a single person can qualify. But just to make themselves more satisfied that we will qualify, they both come on the loan, and what happens is both of the people debit to income ratio gets hit. So if I buy a 500k property, my wife buys a 500k property, the loan is like 400. If we both are on the loan, our debit to income ratio, both of us will be hit by 400k. That hinders our opportunity to buy more properties. So you should always qualify as a single person in a family to buy the property. This I have seen so many people. I have a client in Bay Area who has a $2.8 million home, works in a great job, makes great money. Wife is also on a loan, same 2.8 million. They put 5% down. Their mortgages are like more than 10k. Right now, almost with a great jobs, they're almost run out of buying any more property. Like even qualifying for a 500k property as investment is getting difficult for them. So please keep these things in mind when you're buying the properties. The things like when to do the inspection, look at how the closing disclosure documents are done, look at the origination points over there, what type of loans you are picking, what maximum contribution you can get over there. Don't be on the loan if you're not needed to be on the loan. If you're buying with your spouse, make sure you have one person on the loan, not everybody. These are the things I wanted to give as nuggets for today. Thank you so much. Please follow my channel, subscribe. Thank you.